Hey, aloha, Mark J. coming to you from our backyard here, beachfront in our own Kauai. And at this point, as you've been going through some of these insights, I'm sure that you've started to think about your purpose. You know, what's your personal Kauai? What do you really want? Well, to get here, we had to understand two things. One, how network marketing actually worked, number one, and number two, how to be able to explain it to people so that they understood it. I mean, if you're like most people, and I'm like most people, you see those circles and charts and graphs, my mind just goes, ooh, and most people shut off instantly. So here's what network marketing really is and how it really works. And it's a great way for you to start to explain it to people yourself. Look at, let's imagine that you and I are in a poker club or we're in a book club and we meet once a month. And it's our turn to pick up the refreshments. It sort of rotates around to different people's houses. And I run into you, maybe you shop at Kroger's or ShopRite, and I run into you there, and we're both supposed to bring 2 6-packs of Coke, 2 bags of chips, and 2 tubs of dip. And I run into you there and I say, hey, why don't we drive over together? And you say, great. So you go through the line and your bill for your Cokes and dips and chip is $14. I got exactly the same thing, but mine's $18. And I say, wait a minute, how come mine's 18 and his is 14? And you explain to me, oh, you signed this little customer loyalty card, and I'm sure you have one at your local Safeway or your local supermarket, or everybody's familiar with those. So I say, great, how do I get one? The girl gives me a thing, I fill it out, and she re-rings my groceries, and now I pay $14. How would you feel about saving me $4 on my order every time I shop? You'd probably feel great because you got to help a friend. Well, let's imagine that at that Safeway or that Kroger's, that every time I shopped after that, not only did I save $3 or $4 on my groceries, but $3 or $4 showed up on your card as a credit. And let's say I told a few people about it, and every time they shop, they saved $3 or $4, and $3 or $4 showed up on your card as a credit. Would you ever stop shopping there? Well, obviously you wouldn't, because what those cards really are customer loyalty cards, and that would be like a customer loyalty program on steroids. But I got good news and I got bad news for you. Now, if you're like most people, you want the bad news first. The bad news is your supermarket chain is never going to do that for you. The good news is the network marketing company you're investigating is going to do that for you. And all network marketing really is a customer loyalty program. You share the idea with people, and every time that they engage, you get paid. And every time they tell somebody and they engage, you get paid. It's really that simple. It's a fabulous customer loyalty program. So that's the insight that I needed, because most people get confused by the circles and charts. Very easy way to explain it, and I'm sure you now understand how you get paid in network marketing. Peace be the journey, and we'll see you on the beaches of the world.